The world of power tools lately has been very frustrating. If you've been in any other platform other than TTI, you really haven't seen any new tool releases. And when I say TTI, I'm talking Milwaukee, I'm talking Rigid, I'm talking Ryobi, not Ryobi. They are like the only ones releasing new tools. I'm talking power tools, hand tools, outdoor power equipment. Like nobody else is doing it, and I don't understand what's going on. But that's great. I mean, if you're in the Ryobi or Milwaukee or Rigid platform, you're loving life. And if you're in every other platform, well, you're kind of sad. So today we're gonna come out with new power tool releases for Ryobi. I mean, every week they're coming out with multiple ones. And if TTI is planning on dominating the power tool market, well, they're doing a pretty good job because I ain't hearing anything from anybody else. So let's start it out with the first one here. We got a few for you. We're gonna go down through them. I'll talk about price. I'll leave them in the shopping cart bag attached to this video, and it'll help you find it faster and helps this channel out. So the first one we got here is the Allnew, well, it was released last week, I'm kind of shellacking. Well, it's the lightest weight glue gun. So Ryobi loves their glue guns. I love their glue guns. They work very, very well, but they're all larger. They have 18 volts, but this is gonna run off the lithium USB 4-volt batteries. So if you don't need a really large glue gun, you go with something smaller, like this. Now this will be great for arts and crafts and other things around the house, smaller jobs. And of course, it's cordless. Now this is gonna be a kit. You're gonna get the stand with it. You're gonna get the glue gun. It's a wire form stand, but they kept the trigger a little bit larger on here. It's gonna be a 2-finger trigger, and it's gonna be able to allow you to stay a little bit more consistent. I'll put everything right here. Now on top of getting the tool, you're also gonna get the 4-volt battery, and that's also real nice like because it's gonna come in a kit. And they've really been expanding their 4-volt line. I'm really happy to see that Ryobi continuously pushes that out where a lot of other competitors just don't push 4 volts anymore. At least not like Ryobi does. Now this is gonna be $39.97. Ryobi trying to confuse me with the 3 cents. It's $40, I'm gonna round up. But on top of that, you're gonna get the 2-year manufacturer warranty with it. And you get 3 sticks of the glue. But all BS aside, the Ryobi glue guns, they are really, really good. I've never had any issues with them. I have multiple and I beat the crap out of them. They fall down on the concrete floor all the time and they just keep going. So really excited about that one. Let's move it over to this one. This is the new 4-piece Max View driver set, lag driver set. You're gonna get a 7/16, a ½ inch, 9/16, and 3/4 of an inch. Now, of course, these are gonna be impact rated, so you can use them with your impact drivers. So they got a coating on here that's gonna help prevent with corrosion. They also have the pre-inserted magnet on the inside, so your stuff ain't falling around all over the place. That's pretty real nice like. But the cool thing about this is they got the slot on the side, so it's the max view. You're able to see your screws with the maximum amount of vision you possibly can. You can see the fasteners that you're putting in and taking out. And if your vision's starting to go like mine because I'm old, weak, and feeble, well, they have the larger numbers on the side that you can read them a little easier. Now, once again, Ryobi's trying to confuse me at the $19.97, but I'm gonna round up, and we're gonna bring that to $20 for this kit. I mean, technically it's $19.97, but if you round up, it would be $20 for the kit, I think. But these next ones up, I'm pretty freaking excited about because I actually have to use these more than I'd like to. Now we have not 1, not 2, but 3 of the same sort of tool, but it's different. Now once again, going back to the 4-volt lithium, we're gonna have a 3-foot drain auger. This is really cool because if you have the childs like myself, you know, they get the hair down in the drains, they're constantly clogging stuff up in the showers and the sinks, and it drives me crazy. So if you end up going out and getting a bigger drain auger, well, it might be overkill, and then you don't wanna call a plumber out for something like this because they're charging 100, 150 bucks for something that's very simple. So this 3-foot drain auger is gonna take the 4-volt, which again, is consistent with all the other new tools that are releasing with the 4-volt, and I think that's pretty real nice like. But you don't have to feel like a plumber. You don't have to feel like somebody is going in there and actually ripping apart drains. You just use this, and it's light, it's easy to use, and anybody can probably do this. So again, I'm gonna put the specs right here, but you can see drain clogs up to 3 feet. These are gonna be your common type of clogs. Bathroom sinks, kitchen sinks, stuff like that. You got the quick connect. Basically, you can connect the cable really quick on this thing and then disconnect it for storage or whatever you need to do. It's IPX7 rated, so water resistant, which I would imagine that's pretty real nice to have on that. The battery has a gauge on there, so you're gonna be able to tell how much you have or how far it's drained. So in the kit, you're gonna get the 3-inch drain cable, you're gonna get the cable handle, the USB cable, and the storage bag. Now this one does cost a little bit more compared to the previous ones. This will allow you to clean drains up to 2 inches, and 25 feet is probably more than enough for a lot of residential areas like the clogged sinks, the clogged drains. You need to get that snake down a little bit longer, A lot of companies, well, I don't want to say a lot, other companies also have these battery powered drain augers. They work pretty freaking good. So I'm excited to see Ryobi came out with one because, well, they have a large platform and it's a good thing to add to the platform for homeowners, residential. Now I'm going to put the specs for that right here, but I have another one I want to show you. And this one here, I'm actually pretty excited about. You know, the 25 foot, that was cool. A lot of different companies have 25 foot and the battery power. Some other companies do. 25 foot's great, but sometimes you need the extra oomph, right? Boom, check that out. 35 foot, Ryobi was like, nah, 25 foot. No, we're going 10 feet more. This one here is gonna be a little bit of a price jump though at $179, but still, that 10 extra feet, believe it or not, I had a clog that I had to, I'm not gonna bore you. I had a clog, it was like 30 feet in. I only had a 25 footer, couldn't reach it. Called a plumber out, he cleared it out. It was like, yeah, I was like 30 foot in. I was like, figures. I was 5 feet too short. This is 10 foot more than what I would have had. So I would have cleared the drain myself. By the way, it's a true story, happened last month. Now this one here, the 35 footer looks a little bit more heavy duty than the 25 footer, and you're also able to clean up to 3-inch drains. You have an interchangeable 1/4 and 5/16 inch cable on this. Yeah, I got the auto cable retractor and all that, which I'm hoping it did, but it does. It's saying that it does. You got the onboard LED work light on this. You got a cable lock on there. It's also compatible with the Link wall storage system, which is pretty freaking cool. Like, they're making a lot of their tools Link compatible, so you can just hang this right on the wall if you wanted to, if you don't want to keep this up on a shelf or wherever you're wanting to put it. Now, I do want to point out there that this does not include the battery when you buy the kit. The $179 is for the tool only and the different accessories that come with it. And instead of the 2-year warranty, you get a 3-year warranty. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, Ryobi puts out a new tool like every freaking week. Actually, they put out multiple tools every freaking week, and it's great to see. The other companies, I love to see you come out with something new every once in a while too, and we can bring you to the channel, but you're all slacking. So, you know, Ryobi, good job, keep it up. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Love hearing that sweet feedback. Is this something that you would think about getting into? Which one would you think about getting into? The drain augers, which I think are really cool, the new bits, or the glue tool? And also, if you could smash that like button, that'd be greatly appreciated as well. Check out this video. We'll be back with more videos soon.